You're not going to stop me. Promised you this, didn't I?
No!
Oh, damn.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
It's you! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to!
Toss him out of the way,
There's
idiot.
no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Jill, you all right?
There it is.
Finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings.
Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had some
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Gets worse every night. Three more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye. Who could that be?
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my... What the hell is that thing? What the hell? No way.
Jill? Over here!
Brad,
You okay?
what was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
How did this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arklay on steroids. Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
I could be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
In here!
There's so many.
Door behind you, go!
Don't think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
I'm sorry, Brad. Sorry. Shit. parking garage. Got it.
Sir, are you all right?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The only safe place is in here!
Damn it! It's my turn, bitch! Damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on. Let's get you someplace safe. I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
survivors. We've got to get that train moving. Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you. This must be the subway company's offices. Huh. Nothing.
Have you tried the best leggings ever? Fabletics has got them at our best prices ever. Fan favorites are back. Our high compression Mila leggings feature convenient pockets and are available in tons of colors and prints. Wear our Motion 365 leggings for running, lounging, and everything in between. Or get a lift from our 5-star Sculpt Knit leggings with new mesh details for breathability. With sizes up to 4X, there's a legging for everyone. Never pay $100 for leggings again. Get any 2 leggings for $24 when you become a VIP, only at Fabletics.com.
This is Lucy James speaking for Alessandro Falari. The opening hours of Resident Evil 3 are incredibly effective at putting you on edge. Placing the volatile and intense conflict between protagonist Jill Valentine and the unrelenting force of nature, the Nemesis, front and center, the remake of the 1999 game presents some strong survival horror moments that show off the best of what the series can offer. But after that solid start, it becomes clear that this revisit to a bygone era not only loses track of the type of horror game that Resident Evil once was, but also loses sight of what made the original so memorable. RE3 is very much a companion piece to Resident Evil 2, serving as a simultaneous prequel and sequel that caps off the saga in Raccoon City. The remake of Resident Evil 3 interprets the classic survival horror through a modern lens, redesigning locations and altering key events to fit a significantly revised story. It doesn't deviate too much from the formula set by its predecessor, but it does have a more pronounced focus on action horror. Returning protagonist Jill Valentine is a capable survivor, and she's well suited to handle the undead and other bioweapon monstrosities like Nemesis that roam the city. Along with dodging attacks, she can also pull off slow-mo evasive rolls that open a clean shot at the enemy's weak point, which can be especially satisfying to pull off during an intense encounter. While this ultimately gives you a greater feeling of control in the field, it's not enough to the point where it makes these encounters with the ravenous undead or Nemesis easy. RE3's introduction is a strong one, conveying a creeping sense of paranoia and dread that's synonymous with the series, and Jill Valentine once again proves herself to be a confident protagonist to take everything head on. You'll eventually cross paths with supporting characters like mercenary Carlos Oliveira, the game's second playable character, along with some other unsavory individuals looking to take advantage of the chaos for their own ends. The key players also get their own big moments throughout the plot, which feel earned and are fun to see play out. But disappointingly, RE3's story reaches its conclusion after a brisk 6-hour campaign, which is made worse by a lackluster finish that left me wanting. While this is comparable to the 1999 game, the shrinking scope of the remix campaign after its great opening makes the short run all the more clear. Still, RE3 possesses an impeccable level of detail for the locations and action during its brief campaign. One of my favorite areas of the game is set in downtown Raccoon City, which shows off the best that the remake has to offer. As an expansive map, it not only presents diverse locations packed with plenty of undead, it also displays the dynamic nature of the game's true star, the Nemesis. During these moments, the game's antagonist actively stalks and follows you into places you once thought were safe, bending the unspoken rules of engagement in survival horror to establish its presence further. Nemesis makes the tyrant from RE2 come across as a fedora-wearing goon, and even when you find yourself in a safe space, you can catch a glimpse of the villain waiting outside for you to leave, which still stands as some of the most unnerving moments in the game. However, as the game goes on, it becomes clear that Resident Evil 3 struggles to maintain a good pace. Just when you're getting accustomed to a location, a story beat will occur that will bring you to the next area, preventing your return. Puzzles are also infrequent, which puts more of its focus on exploration and combat that becomes a bit stale towards the end of the game. There are some moments where the game's strengths for action and horror shine, but generally its attempts to balance both can come across as hollow, and at its worst, they can be jarring. This is especially true with the many elaborate set-piece encounters where you control Jill as she navigates Uncharted-like sequences. They often result in tonal whiplash, as you typically transition back into the slower survival horror pacing right after. This is the most evident in the portrayal of the game's primary antagonist. Nemesis is at its best when stalking you in the streets, but these sections, while terrifyingly engaging, are fleeting. In actuality, Nemesis only actively hunts you during the opening section in downtown Raccoon City, with other encounters thereafter tied to scripted sequences and boss fights. The Nemesis is undoubtedly one of the most iconic villains of the series, and it's frustrating to see how the remake locks away one of the game's biggest assets behind uninteresting encounters. After you finish the campaign, Resident Evil 3 opens up a bonus shop in the main menu that lets you purchase new costumes and extra items with credits gained from completing challenges. While these can be fun for a revisit, there isn't much else in the way of bonus content to keep you going. Also included with the remake is Resident Evil Resistance, an asymmetrical online mode pitting 4 survivors against a lone player in the role of the overseeing antagonist. In essence, it's a more accessible take on the franchise's previous experiment with online horror, Resident Evil Outbreak, with some echoes of other asymmetrical games like Dead by Daylight or Left 4 Dead. Playing as the survivors feels closer to traditional Resident Evil, where resources are scarce and the stakes become increasingly more significant. Using each survivor's skills effectively can come in clutch during a tough fight, saving you and your team from the mastermind's tactics. Resistance has interesting ideas when it comes to bringing the series' survival horror gameplay online, and does an adequate job of getting you up to speed with solid tutorials. Yet the overall execution of the game's mechanics often comes off as clunky and undercooked. The controls for the survivors feel unresponsive, especially when trying to get a clean hit on fast-moving targets. Resistance also lacks a personality of its own. While each survivor has a backstory, they mostly pull on horror movie cliches and archetypes, and they rarely speak during the actual game, which can make it hard to connect with them. The most fun to be had in Resistance is playing as the Mastermind, where you can see the survival horror gameplay play out from the other side. Some of the most satisfying moments come from whittling down the defenses of the survivors and snatching away their last vestiges of hope as they attempt their final escape. At its best, it's a clever real-time strategy twist on the survival horror formula, but generally, the game's already clunky gameplay gets in the way. Resistance didn't hold my attention long, and while Resident Evil 3 is the stronger of the two, it's still disappointing. Looking back on my first playthrough of the RE3 remake, it was clear that the game reached its peak early, and slowly lost momentum going forward. When looking at the remake's shortcomings, it's difficult not to think back to the original game. While this won't mean much for newcomers, it is still apparent that the shrinking scale of the game diminishes the impact of its plot and events. As a remake, Resident Evil 3 not only falls short of honouring its source, but it also doesn't quite stick the landing when offering a solid standalone horror experience. Even without taking into account the original game or even its predecessor, RE3 struggles to keep up with its pace amid a clashing of elements from survival horror and standard action. It actively tries to have both in conflicting ways and doesn't succeed as well as it could have with either. While it has a strong start and gives its principal villain some great moments, this truncated retelling of the concluding game from the original Resident Evil trilogy doesn't do it proper justice.
Here we go.
Fuck! Yep, I'm dead. Ugh.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch. Enjoy that.
Danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious, he had some revive.
Citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC is
More days, then I can kiss this town goodbye. Who could that be?
What the hell is that thing?
Gotta get out of here. What the hell? No way. Okay.
Jill? Over here!
Brad!
You okay?
What? How'd this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids. Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
I gotta be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? I'm sorry, Brad.
Down there! Get to the parking garage roof!
Parking garage. Got it. Sir, are you alright?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you there.
safe place is in here!
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe. I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here. Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing...
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Jill? It's me again.
And we've upgraded her with a sonic shield.
So impressive.
There is one. Got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
You've been duped, fellas.
It almost looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right
whatever it is. More survivors. We've got to get that train moving. Carla. Gotta put this out.
Who could have known that the smallest changes could make the biggest impact? You did. And so did we. That's why Hills always starts with a pet's biology. So you're always a step ahead.
It was clear that the game reached its peak early and slowly lost momentum going forward. When looking at the remake's shortcomings, it's difficult not to think back to the original game. While this won't mean much for newcomers, it is still apparent that the shrinking scale of the game diminishes the impact of its plot and events. As a remake, Resident Evil 3 not only falls short of honoring its source, but it also doesn't quite stick the landing when offering a solid standalone horror experience. Even without taking into account the original game or even its predecessor, RE3 struggles to keep up with its pace amid a clashing of elements from survival horror and standard action. It actively tries to have both in conflicting ways and doesn't succeed as well as it could have with either. While it has a strong start and gives its principal villain some great moments, this truncated retelling of the concluding game from the original Resident Evil trilogy doesn't do it proper justice.
Who could have known that the smallest changes could make the biggest impact? You did. And so did we. That's why Hills always starts with a pet's biology. So you're always a step ahead.
We got a first look at PS5 game boxes, Half-Life 3 could have been a roguelite, and Crash Bandicoot is on the run on your phone. I'm Chastity, and this is your Safe State for Thursday, July 9th. First up, we got a first look at PS5 game boxes, and they're not that different from PS4. Sony revealed what a PS5 physical game box looks like by showing off Spider-Man Miles Morales. So it's a lot like the PS4 box, except this stripe is going to be white and that 4 is going to be a 5. PS5 has no set launch date or price yet, but there's a standard and an all-digital edition with no disc drive, so you won't have this Spidey box on your shelf if you buy the digital version of the console. Spider-Man Miles Morales has no date or price either, but it will be coming out during PS5's launch window. Half-Life Alyx got rave reviews, but did you know that Half-Life 3 was nearly a procedurally generated roguelite? Valve Valve went through several Half-Life 3 iterations since Episode 2 in 2007, and one of them was a procedurally generated roguelike game. Jeff Keighley's The Final Hours of Half-Life Alyx talks about this idea. You would explore randomly generated buildings, fight enemies inside, and rescue a prisoner. Story beats would happen in between each building run, but the core principle of this was replayability. The idea was scrapped because the procedural generation was a problem for Valve's Source Engine 2's lighting, visibility, and saving. Also, a proposed Left 4 Dead 3 was canned for the same reason. Ultimately, we did get Half-Life Alyx this year, and the decision to make it a VR exclusive was a way for Valve to try something new with its gameplay. So, reportedly, Alyx was the 6th attempt at a Half-Life sequel since Episode 2. It took a while, but it might be the revival the series needed. What do you guys think? It's a good time for our favorite Bandicoot. Not only are we getting Crash 4, It's About Time, but we're getting Crash Bandicoot on the Run on mobile. It's a runner based on Crash Bandicoot levels like Temple Ruins, Turtle Woods, and Barret. There's a crafting element where you build weapons like rocket launchers to fight bosses. Those bosses will be pulled from all the Crash games, even the forgotten ones like the Crash game on the Tiger Electronics 99X. You can play as both Crash and Coco, and both of them are customizable with different skins. Crash Bandicoot on the Run is coming to iOS and Android, but there's no exact date yet. As a reminder, GameSpot's Play for All is still going on, and even though our final charity stream is tomorrow, we're still raising money in a brand new way with GameSpot's store. Head over to store.gamespot.com to buy cool Play for All merch for yourself, including face masks, t-shirts, hoodies, and this awesome skateboard. All proceeds go to charity until the end of August, so head to the store, get something cool, and help us raise money for a good cause. And that's your Save State for Thursday. I'm Chastity, and you can find me on Twitter at Chastity_V. Kurt will be back with more news on Monday. See you next time.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
Hey everyone, I'm Lucy, and today I'm joined by Rafcol Antonio, President and Creative Director at Wolf Eye Studios, here to talk a little bit about Weird West. Rafi, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting.
And I think let's start off, everyone kind of knows you from working at Arcane, where you worked on Dishonored and Prey. The Dishonored series is very, very close to my heart, so I am genuinely very buzzing to speak to you. Can you talk a little bit about what it felt like leaving Arcane to set up a brand new studio and now being here and kind of showing your brand new game off to the world?
Well, I mean, leaving Arcane was very difficult because it was my baby. We had a great team. I was a huge friend with Harvey Smith, and it was more of a personal thing after 18 years of anything, you know, whether it's marriage, whether it's, you know, it's just a very long chunk of life. And I think I saw Arcane as being its own thing at this point. You know, it was 18 years old. It's like a kid. He goes out of home, and that's it. You know, and I felt it was time for me to seek something different. And frankly, back then when I left, and there was so many reasons, none of them really related to any of. You know, I love Bethesda. I have great relationship with them. I'm so glad we did Dishonored and Prey. And you know, I'm really happy with Arcane. It's more like I felt at this point that maybe I just didn't even want to work for AAA games anymore.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th.
I needed a break. I needed to focus on other projects that I had, some music stuff. I wanted to spend some time with you know, my son is also 18 actually, and he's going to go to France, so I wanted to spend some time with him. So there's a lot of personal things, you know. It just felt like I need some sort of a reboot, like I need to redefine myself. So yeah, that's pretty much how I left. And back then, frankly, I did not even know what I would do. I would deliberately wanted like to kind of like go almost like on a meditation moment where I would let myself feel a little bit before I would make a decision of what I would do next. I knew I didn't want to do more AAA. It's just I've had this experience. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it. But then once I had it out of my system, there was a little bit of that same kind of thing that bothered me over the years. The more the industry was making progress towards more technology, more bigger budget, bigger teams, more money, I found it to be a little pressuring as far as my desire for exploring creative endeavors and taking risks, etc. So anyway, as I was taking a break for a while, my friend, also former Arcane Studios, by the way, Julien Roby, who was our executive producer on since practically the beginning of Arcane, actually. He had this desire to create something, to create a company, and so I consulted for him for a while, and as well I was consulting for other people, for other people in the game industry, and eventually I joined that company and you know, and became the president and creative director.
So where in the process did the inspiration for Weird West come from?
So first you have to go back to what is it that Julien and I have always liked, right? And even from the very beginning when we started to make games, both of us were huge fans of two games, Ultima 7 and Ultima Underworld. And people know better System Shock, I think, than Ultima Underworld. And as far as Ultima 7, people would maybe refer to things like Fallout, you know, or these kind of games. The thing about the first-person games, like so System Shock, and then eventually, you know, Deus Ex for Harvey when he joined Arcane, and for me it was Dark Messiah, Arx Fatalis, and then we made Dishonored. Those games, they require more and more fidelity and higher team production, etc. But the other side, the Ultimate style and the Fallout style, etc., which is more like it's more like a remote view, top-down-ish kind of thing, doesn't require so much fidelity, yet the depth and the type of interactions are actually fairly similar to an immersive sim. So I had explored, and Julien as well, the first-person immersive sim as much as we could, and we had never explored the more like ISO immersive sim that felt to me what was Ultima back then, really. You know, a lot of interactions. It was action-driven kind of thing. So it was a mix of RPG and action, and a lot of possibilities, a lot of different ways to be able to achieve the goals and explore a world. So we thought that would be a good thing to both move away from the AAA thing in an elegant way, and yet keeping a lot of the values that are so important to us.
So where did the themes come from? So you have this mix of the occult and the Wild West, and how have you brought those two together?
I think the thing about Weird West, so it's a genre that exists. It's a very niche genre, and no, you know, it has been rarely put forward in the game world, and it presents some really compelling aspects. One of them is that it's familiar because the Wild West, everybody knows it. There's something really raw, and there's no law, so you can really do whatever you want in the Wild West. The same way medieval as was a little bit the same. And then the Weird West is really the equivalent of the medieval fantasy to the Wild West, really. It's you take a genre that people kind of, you know, they understand, they have some cliches in their heads, and we're modifying some of those and making it our own. But then you add the fantasy part of it, and now you really have an interesting world that is both, people can both associate cliches and their perception of what the Wild West and expectation would be, plus the bizarre, right? The monsters and the mysteries, the occult, and all that. And for that side of things, we like, you know, Edgar Allan Poe or Lovecraft, and horror in general is something that is exciting to us. Now, this is not a horror game at all, right? It's more like it's an exploration, action exploration, RPG type of game, in which there are some bizarre and mysterious aspects that the player is going to have a chance to interact with and dig deeper.
How present are those kind of occult, magical themes and influences going to be from the very beginning? Because I think when you're coming into a game that has a Western look, you kind of know as a player what to expect. You'll be doing some gunslinging, you'll be, you know, dueling with people. What else are we going to be able to do?
The game starts in a very familiar Wild West type of setup. avenging someone, or this kind of thing. This is very, very canon to the Wild West movies in general. And the people that you meet, sheriff, you'll be used to that word. It's just that we're gonna little by little insert some weird in it, and hopefully you'll open that door and understand more and more of what's behind the world.
So what's that core gameplay loop gonna look like?
You say it's an action RPG, right? The same way immersive sims are action RPGs. What defines an immersive sim compared to an action RPG as a global genre is probably the fact that there's a few rules that are very a cohesive world. The world exists without the player. Every door can be opened. Nothing is fake. There's a lot of simulation. There's a lot of sandbox aspect to it, so that most of the player's actions are recognized by the game, and there's not like one way to do things, and then there are consequences to what you do. This kind of things is always something that is super exciting to us, and also the fact that it's resolved by action as opposed to being resolved by stats. So the game stays some sort of a very visceral experience where you move around with the character and like grab objects and throw them around. It makes a noise. A character reacts to the noise. He calls another character. All these kind of things that is so dear to the kind of values that we've always had. And so that doesn't change really. It's just that the perspective, instead of being like from the first person, is more remote. And we're playing with the camera as well, and we're trying to see how much we can push it down so that it's almost at this point I wouldn't say it's a third person, but it's not top down so much. It's somewhere in between. And you can have several characters, so you're controlling one character, but you have other characters with you that can do stuff as well. And so the core loop does look very much like somewhere between what you expect of a top-down-ish RPG, where you explore a world in a travel map and you go to locations, and between the locations you can have something happening, like you discover something, or you're being attacked by something, or some event in general, and you have quests and side quests, and that's the structure, and it's actiony, but at the same time you make your choices. So again, a little similar to what we've done in the past, but like more of an open world version of that, and more of a remote camera type of that.
So you mentioned multiple characters. I know you get to play as more than one. How does that work? Am I speccing one character and then seeing their story through to the end, and then kind of replaying the game? How does this work?
Yes, so we have something that might or might have been done before, I'm not sure, frankly, where instead, so for most RPGs that I've played personally, it's you play one main quest, basically, with one character from the beginning to the end. On this one, again, I'm not saying, I don't know if you're the first one or not, but on this one, you're going to play a different set of characters. So you play like 5 journeys, and each of those characters, they have, at the beginning, they appear, they have a reason to be in this world and a quest, and as they finish it, then something happens, and there's a story behind that. It's like a relay of heroes. Then suddenly you play with another hero, and your previous hero is still in the world. Is still like it goes back to his farm or whatever was the story for them. And you as the next hero can still find that previous hero in the world and recruit them so that now they can play in your party as a follower. And then you keep going like this until the end.
You worked on these huge games like Dishonored and Prey, and like taking time and approaching something fresh, and now you've been able to had that reveal at the Game Awards, and I think you've got a beta coming up soon. Like, you've been working in games for so long now. How has the industry changed, and how has your relationship to it changed?
Well, I mean, I'm 49 years old, so I'm definitely not the same person as I was when we announced our very, very first game, my first personal game, when I was around 29. Yeah, the world has changed. I've changed. I describe it as playing New Game Plus in a way. It's like when you finish the game and and you already know a lot, and then you have like some new superpowers, kind of thing. And that's how it feels. It's exciting. It's still interesting, but it's a very different experience now. I don't have like so much of it's not the same type of excitement. It's more this time it's having something really much smaller as a structure. We're much smaller, and we still feel like people are excited about this game. It was surprising, and and touching that people are so excited about what we're doing next. So for us, it's a new adventure. It's very different times. It's hard to compare it because sometimes people ask me, hey, you know, can you tell us how you started Arcane? How can I start now this new company? And I have no idea. It's like the context is so different. It always changes. So and the industry is not set up the same way. There's one constant is you have to work hard, very very hard, having strong ethics and like this energy to pull things together and do what you say, etc. Like very, very accountable. Other than that, the rest is a lot of luck and talent. But you know, the talent is a lot of people have talent, so it's luck is part of it. You know, and staying on top, believing it's possible. So yes, it is exciting. It's it's also scary, frankly. After you know, Arcane became much bigger than I even realized. We started so tiny that it was like one day at a time over 18 years. Of becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and so it's not even that one day we win the lottery and we go like, yeah, that's it, we made it. You know, it was like we just never realized we actually made it. And when you leave that, you don't have the same power after that. If we say anything to the press, it doesn't have the same weight than when I was part of Arcane. So it is scary, obviously. It's exciting. It's just a new adventure.
Well, Raph, it's been so lovely speaking to you. Weird West is just so many of my things that I love combined into one. So when can we get our hands on it?
There's going to be some sort of a closed beta or some sort of test that some of the people can actually access to. I still don't know what are the detail around that. Devolver is probably managing this, and I trust them entirely. They've been really great with us. I would expect a few months from now, something that's probably going to be something to put your hands on. So again, some of you, it's not a public demo or anything like that.
Great. Well, thank you so much. And for everything, all the biggest new announcements from this summer, make sure to stay tuned to GameSpot.
Great. Nope. Nope. Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is closed.
I think this might be the building.
Okay. I think this might be the building.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec.
No. What? Okay.
All right, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
FA1 to FA2.
Please enter a route.
To RE3 SA2.
What did he say? Redstone Street to Fox Park.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
Run!
What the hell is it doing to them?
Making them fucking freak, baby. Oh man. Shut up. No. What?
What the hell is it doing to them?
No. He hit me. Fuck yeah. Fuck out of here. cool.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker! You want stars?
Yeah.
I'll give you stars. Ah!
Go, go, go. Oh shit, run, 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 run. Yeet.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos!
Carlos.
Shit.
You copy.
Oh, I need to find another way out. A map of the area. Perfect.
So convenient. Let's do this. Ouch.
Oh, what was that? Door won't budge. Looks like it needs a power source. Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
You're so funny. Ah, motherfucker. What you got?
What the fuck was that?
The explosives. Come at me, bro.
Don't like fire much, do you? Carlos, can you hear me now?
Jill! Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
Oh, damn, baby. Yeah, that's how that would have played out in real life. Nope, 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 nope. Woo! God damn.
I gotta get out. Quick.
Give me that gat. We're gonna fight it out.
All right.
Woo!
Still kicking?
Oh my, this unforeseen turn of events.
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You alright?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait.
Luke him.
You could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
West side, cafeteria, back of the kitchen. One of us is injured in a home run.
Oh, damn, baby.
Kendo, you're all right.
Yeah, all right's a stretch. Sorry I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just
My daughter's
just bad
fucked.
timing is all. Yeah. Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
You better. You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right? Take care, Jill.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay? The key's hanging on the wall.
Solid.
I'm going on.
Oh shit. Bro, let me in. I'll drop her. I'll drop her for you, brother. Don't worry. No charge. Ah! This motherfucker. Woo! Oh, damn, baby. Got any goodies? Give me your shit. Homeboy's got the safe. No joke, huh? Civilians just packing freaking explosive rounds, huh? God damn. Naturally.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Uh-huh. Eee!
Jill, you okay?
Carlos, that monster's on my ass again.
Are you shitting
no.
me? I thought you killed it.
Me too.
Jill, you there? I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Run. Doors.
You okay? Go. Go!
Come on, forget about him!
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah. Hey, you'll be safe.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bard.
This isn't the last ride out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's all right. You go on ahead. I'm not gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
You'll need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Good luck.
Yes.
Let's go.
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bard is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority. Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
What was that? How is this fucker not dead yet?
Just know they're gone. Come, this way.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
Nikolai!
Fucking love Nikolai.
Get off my train, shit bird!
Oh, it's been a while. Subway's got to be clear of the city by now.
Along with your hot date?
Nah, man, she's not like that. Hell, she's not like anybody.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me.
Brad, stop!
T.
Come on, man. Not you too. Sorry.
Sorry.
Shit, it's locked.
You stay on the door. I got this fucker.
Yeah.
Go get some.
Get him.
These stars.
It's open.
That could be useful. Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do. If our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STARS office. Carlos, get your ass over here.
What the fuck?
Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man. Area looks clear.
Is it though?
I remember like it was yesterday. The panic, the hysteria, and then the acceptance. Acceptance that Earth was going to be destroyed, and our only grim consolation was that there was nothing we could do to stop it. The neutron star collided, and millions of years of our history got wiped out in an instant.
We're here for Bard.
That's why they developed the Rebirth Project. Everyone on Earth fighting for survival, and a lottery among the fittest to see who gets to live thousands of light years away. I won, and that's why I'm here on this ARC ship.
Yeah, get him.
What the hell was that thing?
I'm a pioneer, one of millions. And our job will be to rebuild civilization in this new solar system. I've been frozen for the entirety of the trip, And now I'm ready to embark on my journey. Our journey.
Here we go. T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty? All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
Nine, 15, 7. Oh shit! Motherfucker!
Shit. Locked.
Oh. Lights.
Well, if cameras killed those things, I'd be set.
Carlos, the STARS office is up ahead.
Copy that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it blocked?
On the wrong fucking floor.
Okay. Guess we'll be doing this the explodey way.
No. We need batteries. Nope, nope. Ah, shit. What? Come on. Motherfucker. You wanna go? Oh.
Now.
Well, instead of moving the barricade, I'll just load the fucking wall up. Sounds good.
Gotta move.
Oh, shit! This motherfucker. Oh, damn! I didn't realize there's so many of them. Come on. AR ammo for days.
Dr. Bard.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in stars. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out! Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the only one who knows how to make the vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
This motherfucker.
I like him already.
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. We can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location. This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
Anything useful, you say?
Is that Jill in the front row?
No. It's definitely not Jill. Nothing useful. Alright, I'm over.
Yeah, what's up? Derailed. Was anyone hurt?
Jill?
Ah, shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of Bard.
Yeah, you will.
Am I the only one who made it? Carlos? Come in. Carlos? guess I'm out of range.
Motherfucking zombies. Woo! Alright, alright. We're boogieing. Boog boys.
Fucker's still alive. I can't stay here.
Motherfucker. Alright, I think I got everything.
Bitch can't even swim. Carlos, respond.
Yeah, what's up?
We didn't make it. The train derailed.
Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
No, everybody's dead. Mikhail, everybody.
Ah, shit.
Nikolai left us to die.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? It's back!
Chill! Chill, what happened? Chill, come in!
Yeet, run! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't be using this.
Stop it. Let's do this. Stop it! Carlos, you still there? Oh, come on, you're crap out on me now? God damn it.
Jill! Be okay. I promise. Tyrell, where's Bart now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty, I'm on my way.
Copy. I'll go on ahead. I don't got time for this!
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Bard. Please state your business clearly into the intercom.
Dr. Bard, are you in there? I'm here to rescue you. Open the door.
No voice match found.
Voice match? What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this?